Pleasure to have you here. And now I am joined by experts in the real estate development sector, and we are delighted to start a conversation on that in just a couple seconds. I would also like to thank all of you for attending today, and of course all of my panelists and keynotes. I would like to start by giving you a small brief on Invest Miami. Invest Miami is a research and publishing company that specializes in annual investment guides in the Invest series. So here in Miami, we are working on Invest Miami. 2015 just came out earlier this year, and 2016 is currently ongoing. We're unique in our approach, where we sit with over 200 top executives over a course of approximately 6 months to get the insider edge of what is currently happening in the Miami market, not only as it pertains to real estate, but as it pertains to transportation, logistics, health, legal, accounting, technology, and so on. We have met a lot of top executives here, to include those that are on this panel today. I'm delighted to say that we have met them before, and they are experts and thought leaders, and we're so delighted to have them here today. We cater to a global audience. We have over 110,000 global readers, many of which are coming from Latin America, and many of which are looking to relocate here, interested in new developments, and coming to live, work, and play in Miami. Miami is coming into its own renaissance, and the real estate sector absolutely plays a part in that. So I would like to first introduce our keynote, Mayor Tomás Regalado. The city of Miami has been a huge supporter in these developments and continuing to push Miami forward when it comes to innovation, development, and so on. So without further ado, I'd like to present Mayor Tomás Regalado.
Thank you, Abby, and good afternoon. And I'm honored, and I am happy that I was invited to talk to you about Miami, especially because some of you are from other countries, other cities, and Miami has been a city that has had growing pains. The first time that Miami went into the world scene was because of Miami Vice, and then people knew about Miami because of Miami Vice. There was a time when Time magazine had a front page article that says "Paradise Lost," and that was about Miami. But Miami has come back. Miami today is a city that is sustainable. And I will tell you about the things that Miami has gone through in the last few years, but also about the vision of the future of many leaders in the city of Miami. Miami was ground zero for the bubble that burst. When I came into the mayor's office, we had about 20,500 empty condo units throughout the skyline of the city of Miami. And some people said that it would be impossible, or it would take 53 months, one analyst said, to fill that market. And it was filled before, and shorter than the expectations. And why? Well, first of all, the political leadership of the city of Miami took several steps. We decided at the time that we had two routes to go. Route number one, because of the property values, had made Miami a potential city for bankruptcy, because we had a deficit of more than $168 million. Then we could have decided to raise the property taxes. And at the time, Miami also was ground zero for the mortgage issues that many people had, the foreclosures that many people could have, many people that had their homes with so much work, and they were about to lose it. So that was one route that we could have taken, but we didn't. Myself and the City Commission decided that we could not kill a city to save a government. So we decided to do what every family in the US does, to spend what we get, to not go beyond our income. And I propose, and the political leadership, the City Commission approved it, to reduce taxes. And we had a bigger deficit, but we reduced taxes. And because of that, some developers are starting to take a more serious look about what's going on in Miami. And the next year, we again reduce property taxes, and we have been doing that for the last 5 years of the 6 years in office. We have done 5 budgets, and in those 5 budgets, we have reduced the property taxes. What does that mean? It means that the government gets more money, but it means people like you and like them do the numbers and realize that it's a good deal to invest in Miami. It's a good deal to build in Miami because on a 10,000 units projects and millions of dollars, you can have a discount when you have a property tax decrease. But also, and this is why Miami is sustainable, because people in Latin America and in Europe, but especially in Latin America, saw the city of Miami as the closest Latin American city to the United States, a very diverse city with the safeguards of the United States of America. A city where 61% of the people that live in Miami were born outside of the United States. A city when you can speak any language and people won't look at you in very strange ways. A city that has the weather, but also the people that are welcoming all the time. And because of that, they came, and because of that, they built. Of course, we had a lot of help from people like Chavez and Evo Morales and Cristina Kirchner that have sent our way a lot of people that understand that here in the United States we abide by the rule of law. An Argentinian that I met in my office told me, you know what, I'm moving here to Miami? Well, because in the morning I can open the paper and I am very sure that I would not read that the dollar has been devaluated or that the government has gone into the banks to seize their accounts. So I can sleep like a baby during the night. But more important, because people have seen Miami as the gateway not only to Latin America, but to North America. Recently, last week, I was in Spain because we have a sister city relationship with Madrid. And in Spain, we spoke before more than 200 members of the organization of business leaders of Madrid. And because of that meeting in March, we will have 70 business owners and investors come to Miami from Madrid to look at the business possibility. Mind you, already we have, only in the city of Miami, 220 businesses from Spain that have their offices here in Miami. In the state of Florida, we have 400 businesses from Spain, and every year more are coming from Brazil and Argentina and other countries. So the city of Miami has taken that route, the route of reducing taxes and the route of trying to help the developers and then get out of the way. We understand that governments do not create jobs, that private industry creates a job. We understand that an inspector can go home at 5 p.m. and still get his check or her check at the end of the month without going to visit the site of a construction, because he or she will say, well, I'll do it, maybe tomorrow or maybe when you like it. We understand that that developer is losing money because the inspection has not been done. So we're trying to change the culture, and we're trying to send the message to the world that Miami is open for business, that Miami is sustainable. The city of Miami is the only city in the United States that owns and operates an EB5 regional center, an investor visa center granted by Homeland Security. And just recently, just last Monday, we had sort of a press event in front of a construction in the Brickell area. It's called Panorama, a building that will be the tallest south of Manhattan in the eastern seaboard, with 82-story mixed use built by Mr. Tibor Hall. That building is a project for that building on Monday began taking applications of more than 40 investors that in exchange for investing in this project and creating between 10 and 12 direct or indirect jobs, will be able, those investors, to have the green card, not a visa, but the permanent residence card for the investor, the spouse, and the children under 21 years. 40 investors are going their way to invest of that. And the rules are very strict. The Securities and Exchange Commission monitors the EB5 money, and no project can be approved if that project is not considered sustainable. That is, that they have 60% of their funding. So this is the way that developers are working here in Miami. There's no more $5,000 deposit, so we can flip it to the next guy for $10,000, and then it's gone, like what happened in 2006 and 2007. Now developers understand that they have to get the funding. So in a nutshell, in the city of Miami, you will be able to see new projects. There are more than 25 ongoing projects in the city of Miami, taller than 10 stories at this moment. Brickell City Center, which is a very big project of $1.2 billion, will be open for business during the fall in this year and next year. So Miami is the place to, like Avi said, work, play, live, and enjoy the weather. I'm sorry for the rain this afternoon, but it won't happen tomorrow, so you can go to the beach. But trust me, Miami is is no longer a potential bankruptcy city. Miami is and will be sustainable because the political leadership has taken steps to make this city a city where you can afford to live with quality of life, a city that works with developers that understand the market and that understand that they need to create the jobs and create the environment and the infrastructure for a better quality of life. Thank you very much.